And today we have a special offering for you from the angelic realm. It's messages from your angels. Before you are 3 cards. Each card has its own unique message attached. The first is resistance. Do not resist the path laid for you. Everything has a purpose. 2, nourished and held. You are in a good place. Feeling nourished and held. And card 3, you are the creator of your own fog, and you're the master of your own destiny. If you'd like longer to use your intuition and to feel drawn to your card, then please do feel free to pause the reading here. And for those who are ready, let's crack on with your reading. Hello, card number 2. Let me just straighten that camera. Hi, how are you all doing? Welcome to Healing with a Tarot. My name's Amy, and you picked card number 2, messages from the angels. It is nourished and held. You are in a good place, feeling nourished and held. Are you, my darling number 2s, in a good place at the moment? If not, why not? Isn't it our responsibility to make ourselves feel like we are nourished and held in the arms of the angels? And we can actually give that to ourselves by asking the angels to please nourish us, heal us, give us fortitude, strength, peace, love, light, all the things that can help us, heal us, and also give us clarity, calmness, peace, in our daily living, because the angels are there to support us. If we need it, we can ask for help. The first card out is unity. An Archangel Sandalphon comes to you today. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. We are going through the time of the Great Awakening, the Ascension, and we are going through our own spiritual pathways and journeys and awakenings. And it may be that you need at this time in your life to reach out to a community, a spiritual community that will uplift you, support you, where you can be yourself, where you can speak your mind, your truth, be seen for who you are, the gifts you have, and be able to practice them, use them in a safe and meaningful environment to feel nourished and held within a spiritual community. It could be that you need to get out more. It could be that you need to be part of your community more. Build the community around you. Maybe you've become isolated and alone, and then you need to reach out and to find your own groups of like-minded individuals. Once you, on your path to healing, come to a place where you're in alignment, those who are for you join your circle, and the pathway opens up for you to be part of that community, part of that path that you can walk with others. The 2 of Earth comes to you today. The 2 of Earth is all about balance. You know, it could be that you're having too much go on at once right now, or a need to make a decision or consider a more playful approach to life. Maybe you're taking life too seriously. Maybe you need to take life a bit seriously. You need to be able to admit when you are in need of community around you, when your needs are not being met where you are, to have the ability to feel nourished and held within the self, be able to self-soothe, to be able to lead yourself in the right direction. And the angels say that today that they are here to help you with that path. They are here to guide you and align you to your new spiritual path, to your awakening, to whatever it is that you need. All you need to do is reach out to the angels and ask. There's a joke in heaven about unemployed angels, because so many people don't realize the gifts that they have in their angels. Their angels can deliver things to them as long as it's for the highest good of them and the all, and it does not affect your timeline and planned you know, experiences, they're there to help you. I mean, you have angels that help with parking spaces, finding things, you know, helping you cook, helping you on your path. Their services range. They have great range, do angels. And they find great joy in helping you and being there for you and lifting you up. They see your light and they love your light and you love their light. It's a union. Okay, so in that union, in that space of unity that we all share in spirit, open yourself up to the services that are there for you at the hands of the angels. Allow yourself to feel nourished and held in a spiritual space. And if you need to, find community in order to allow yourself that spiritual awakening that you're being called to do right now. The Five of Water comes to you because it's the angels are saying, yeah, okay, things haven't been working out for you the way you had hoped. Okay, that doesn't mean that things aren't working out the way they're supposed to. The way you hope things work out and the way that the divine does it are two different things. You think something's going to be a screaming success and there's hiccups in the road, but those bumps are there to wake you up. Those bumps are there to help you grow. They're there to help the other person grow, or situation, or, you know, or people, in perspective, in spiritual growth. There are reasons why things do not always look like they're working out in a situation. You know, not seeing the positive, crying over the spilled milk, thinking that things aren't working out at all in your favor. But everything has a reason. And you know, if you're watching this pile, you may find that if that resonates with you, pile 1 that I just did about walking your path, there may be some messages for you in there as well. Pile number 2. Okay, so pile number 1 may also resonate if that particular message resonated with you today. Also, Ace of Water was in pile 1 and it's come out in pile 2. The start of a new relationship. Falling in love. It hasn't been working out for you, has it? But it's the resurgence of a relationship or falling in love with a new person. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, which also applies to the 5, to unity and to being nourished and held, and to the message that's pertained there. You know, your spiritual growth will come on the path to spiritual enlightenment, joining a community that can support you, that can actually grow your gifts through you using them in practical application in a circle. Maybe that's the path that you need to take. Development of your spiritual gifts, being able to be more open in the community about who you are, not fearing who you are, not fearing what people think of you, but being true to who you are. And the angels can help you in that upliftment and in walking the path and in feeling the love and acceptance that you need of being nourished and held. But this is a new relationship that hasn't been going well, but it's supposed to be like that, and it will get better if you two can come together and actually figure it out. Okay, it takes patience, communication. I said to someone the other day, relationships take a lot of effort. They do. It's not easy, and I think people have romanticized falling in love as being easy. It's not, because you're navigating 2 different people with their own past and their own damage and their own mannerisms and ways of being, and you're trying to find a pathway through together, which means both of you communicating, working together, finding through the commitment to exploring it a path that suits you both, a way of understanding each other and moving in that understanding together, moving forward. It's respect. Communication. Watch pile 1 if this resonates with you. And also, finally, the Queen of Fire. Stretch yourself. Or stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So, you know, you're being asked here to open up your wings and fly. Okay? This queen is confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. She knows her mind. She knows what she wants, and she goes and gets it. She actually is reaching out in unity. She knows her resources. She utilizes them to her best benefit. Yeah? Because, I mean, look here. You've got too much going on at once. So it's a need to prioritize, a need to actually put into place strategies that are going to help you juggle your life and the areas of it that needs to be juggled, especially if you have a new relationship and you're busy at work. You're going to have to find the time somehow to commit to that person, aren't you? If you really want them, if you really want that commitment, you make the time. If you really want that commitment and you want that person, you open up and you communicate if you really want it, right? Unity is the coming together, and sometimes of two opposites. The yin and the yang, you know, the divine feminine and masculine qualities and attributes within the self and each other, between the sexes. It takes work because they are so different. But if you value those differences and work with them and communicate, they are a beautiful partnership because they balance each other out. And that's balance. You see, the two of earth, balance. Not getting into too much, you know, the need to make a decision. And maybe lighten up a little bit. Get the situation to be lightened up a little bit. Have a little bit of a reset, a refresh. Start again, but start from a new place, not from the same. Okay? Whatever you're doing here, it's not about comfort zone. Okay? It's about moving beyond your comfort zone into a challenging space that allows for new growth and new realms of possibility and experiences to unfold. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine, so you're being asked to use your intuition here for this situation, whatever the application of it is, because these are general messages. It's not just about relationships. It's about, you know, spiritual pathways, awakenings in pile number 2. It's about reorganizing your life to be more manageable and palatable to your soul, to your spirit, and to your mind body as well. Because if you're overwhelmed and you're not relaxing, you're going to get sick, right? And your intuition will tell you. You'll know if you're doing too much. You'll know if this doesn't feel right to you, if this relationship's wrong. You will know because the angels and your guides will let you know. So it's important for you to listen to your gut. And the angels have said, we are beings of service and we are here to help you. Have you asked your angels for help with this particular situation? Have you reached out to the divine and asked for that help and then waited to see what comes through? Because people often wait and then they look for what they believe is the help rather than just being open to receiving whatever comes. So ask your angels for help and then be open to receiving whatever comes. Okay? Do not put an expectation on the help. Just know when you've asked, it's already done and something will be coming to you. Whatever form that takes, accept it with loving kindness and gratitude because the angels will have delivered that to you. Oh my goodness. Did I just say gut feeling? I just said gut feeling. Look, gut feeling. Intuition. You're being asked, number 2, is to use your gut feeling and intuition. You know, it's relating to others, having value, insight, increased perception, love, even monogamy. Oh my gosh, even monogamy is related to this card. It's about commitment. And there's a relationship here. And it's about using your gut and your intuition rather than going with your head and your ego and your damaged sense of self from past relationships and allowing your heart and the divine to guide you towards the union that's coming here. And to stop looking at the disappointment as though it's the be all and end all and work with that and grow from it. And, you know, I tell you what, the most beautiful things grow from shit in the ground, do they not? So maybe instead of like looking at the pessimism and, you know, the crap that's gone before, why not try planting a seed and growing something beautiful from all of the stuff that you've gone through? Okay? So listen to your intuitive feelings today. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people. Focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Are you bringing value to the table? Are you truly meeting that person halfway? Are you truly being there for that person? Are you truly opening up to that person? Are you meeting them in a partnership? And, you know, this could be the earliest stages you like. You could be on like whatever date. But the thing is that you do dating to grow something. Unless you don't want to grow anything, in which case you should have already been honest about what it is that you don't want and what you do, and that you're not looking for anything serious with a person. If they're trying to grow something with you and you're not interested, that means that their effort's being poured into a cup with a leaky bottom, you know? And it's not fair on that other person, because you're not going to stick around. You're not really invested. So go with what your gut and intuition always tells you when you're doing right and when you're doing wrong. When something's right and when something's wrong. When you need to move or when they need to move. And you need to be honoring the truth. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite you in your ass. Right? And this is a card of cheating as well. And 3 is a crowd. So if there's anybody here who's actually entertaining away from home, I suggest that you stop that. And be honest. And with yourself, with your partner, you know, you can't have your cake and eat it somewhere else. Okay, number 33030, the lucky shirt. Love, peace, hope, and optimism, transferring responsibility to others, progress and creativity. So you're being asked, using your intuition, using, you know, the unity of community of the angels, and of the possibilities that are represented in here, to, you know, pursue your goals and get what you want. You can have what you want in life if you pursue them with openness, honesty, clarity, love. If you're pursuing things for the highest good of yourself and the all, then the way opens up, and the angels will lovingly serve you with anything you need, and so will God, because it's on your path. It's in support of you, because you are in service to yourself and the all for the highest good of the all and the one. So, you know, it will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with broad spectrum individuals later on. So if you've been having communication problems in your relationship, listen to your intuition. Start practicing communication skills with that person. They're there to teach you how to open up, how to be more present, honest, give clarity, commitment through unity. And this union is divine in nature. And it has limitless potential. You have limitless potential. We all do, because we are divine creative beings of the one. And therefore, because we are the angel service, and because we can create through our very perception and beliefs. What we believe, we perceive. We are major manifestors. And it is only our own self-imposed limitations and that of the system of which we were indoctrinated into that limits us from our true potential. That and what we're led to believe by our own family members, friends, those who want to limit you because of their own egoic issues and lack of sense of self. So therefore, you need to recognize your limitless potential today in this reading. If you've been struggling with self-confidence, we've been struggling with manifestation, you've been struggling with, you know, feeling like you're stuck and lacking abundance, well, that's not true, because you have limitless potential, and we all are living in a realm of abundance. It's about recognizing that in every single moment of the day and having gratitude, the attitude of gratitude. And it serves as a tiny reminder that anything can be accomplished if you can dream it. There is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. I was saying that in pile 1. Please, again, I feel like pile 1, you know, watching this and pile 1 together, I think, you know, it's a full message. I believe that you've met someone that you're being, you know, you see the beauty in somebody. And they have positive expectations of you and the desire for clarity. And that came out in pile 1 as well. It's haunting me, this message tonight. I am being haunted by this message. Right, so the eyes of beauty. you find this person's eyes absolutely stunning and beautiful. If this is the relationship, there's something about their eyes that makes you go all gooey, makes you lose yourself. And, you know, also, I would flip this message as well, just to say for anyone who's not in a relationship, who's being asked to open up to their own self-love and their own path and their spiritual awakening, the eyes of beauty. See through the eyes of beauty to your unlimited potential. See through the eyes of beauty to your self-love, self-worth. See how much you can bring to the table as an individual, just as you are. You are enough. You are worthy. You have to have self-worth and know that you're enough, because you were born that way. You were born perfect when you came to this realm. You were born whole and beautiful and made by the divine to be the way you are. There is nothing wrong with you, okay? You are beautiful. It's only the insecurities that are fed to us by the system, by people, that and our families and our situationships and relationships that chip away at our self-worth. And you need to find that within you again. You need to heal those wounds. That's part of the spiritual awakening journey. And it's knowing that you're nourished and held, and start nourishing yourself, holding yourself, soothing yourself, healing that inner child, and realizing that you have limitless potential for growth in this environment. And that everything that happens, even when you think it's going wrong, it's not. Everything works out the way it works for a reason, and not everything is supposed to be binned off when it gets hard. Okay? Please see pile 1, because I do feel like you'll benefit from it. The Rainbow Prince. Compensation and perseverance. Now, you will be compensated for your perseverance. There is pot of gold at the end of your rainbow. The world is beautiful. Beauty, colour, depth. The world is beautiful. People are beautiful if you open up to seeing their true beauty and allowing them in. And, you know, I'm not saying that everyone has a vibration that you're going to gel with, because you're not. No, it's just the truth. But there are those out there that are for you. So listen to your intuitive feeling. Ask the angels to help you with healing, love, being nourished and held, any issues that you have. Know that unity in your spiritual awakening journey is underway. You are on the path to awakening. And they're just saying, follow your gut, follow your gut. You are lucky and you have limitless potential. You can see through the eyes of beauty. Have positive expectations instead of negative ones, and the world will change around you, because what you believe, you perceive. I said this message in pile 1. It is true. So, you know, give clarity to people if you're in a relationship. Be clear about what you want. Be clear about your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions. Allow that person to respect you. Allow that person clarity. Allow that person to be able to go, okay, I understand that. This is what you want. Well, this is what I want. Can we find a compromise or not? Is this too different? Do we need to walk our separate ways? You know? And it is about now for you going forward on your path. I mean, look at this. The beautiful sun here in the distance, and the path lighting up in front of you off into the distance. It's about going forward into your future with a renewed sense of hope. The Sun card is the most positive card in the tarot, and this represents that, because it's going forward into your bright future, and your future is bright if you allow yourself positive expectations and hopes and acknowledge your limitless potential, accept the help of the divine, listen to their guidance, and also heal yourself, be nourished and held. Be present in your own healing. Allow for it, because happiness is the outcome, the true potential, the sun shining. You being shining sun, happy, full of life, full of light, full of love, full of hope, full of potential, full of clarity, full of love for yourself and for all those that come across your path. Namaste, my beautiful darlings. This has been your message today. I would really appreciate a thumbs up if you stayed to watch this to the end. Please support the channel by subscribing. It's free to do. I upload every Monday, and Thursday. We'll be back on this Thursday at 7 p.m. with Advice Would Be Nice, and we are covering narcissistic abuse this week. So a difficult subject, but one that I hope helps bring some support and clarity and advice to those in need. So if you would like to come back and join me on Thursday, I'll be happy to have your company. And my name's Amy. This is Healing with the Tarot. I've loved having your company today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, my loves.